Welcome back to Coffee Talk. Grab your coffee, guys, and let's talk. Today we're going to talk about another viewer question.
Yes.
How has our lives changed since we retired? We retired in April of 2020. We're coming up on 3 years retired.
Doesn't seem possible, does it? 3 years, being almost 3 years of being retired. Time does fly.
It does. It really does.
Now, we talked about a couple of these things already, but the very first thing that happened when we retired was immediately almost there was less stress. So much less stress.
You just don't realize.
Yeah.
You don't realize working a day-to-day job how much stress that puts on you until you're not doing it anymore, and then you're like, whew. You just don't realize that stress. So that's probably the big thing.
All those things that had time restraints on it and everything, you had get things in a certain time schedule and everything. You don't realize how much it affects your mind, your body, your health overall, and it's a huge stress release for me.
Yeah, when you don't have deadlines to meet
Yes.
and reports to do and
Definitely.
all of this stuff. We both worked with figures. I was the church administrator, so I did, I had to do the financial reports and all, and things have to come out right. And so
You have all those quarterly reports, end of the year reports, so many reports. I was the senior accountant, same way as Terri. So many things had deadlines on there. You had to meet quarterly stuff. That huge amount of stress on our work.
And so we don't have it anymore.
Yay! Now the second one, pretty much is when you retire, it seems like you're on vacation all the time. So on vacation, you never hardly ever set an alarm clock, and we very rarely have to set an alarm clock.
And I think that is probably the biggest change since we retired, because when we both worked, we would get up at 4:30 a.m.
Wow.
And I would go downstairs and work out, and we would have our coffee, and we would do our devotion, and we would get ready for work. And now we sleep till we wake up, unless sometimes we have to go get our grandkids and take them to school and whatnot, but 6 o'clock we may have to set the alarm. If we sleep till 7, we think we've really slept in.
We're always up between 6 and 7, where without the alarm
With or
clocks.
without an alarm, yeah.
And we go on vacation, you would think you would sleep in longer, but you don't, because you're so excited that you wake up early and want to see the sunrise or something like that. And that's the way retirement is. You just normally, for us anyway, we normally wake up early between 6 and 7 o'clock, sometimes 5:30.
And I love mornings.
Yes.
The house is quiet. We have our coffee. We watch the news.
You can see the sunrise.
You don't have to get up and rush, and get out the door. And so that, for me, is the biggest change since we retired. Our mornings are so much more relaxed. And I think that's why time seems to go so quickly, because if we still got up at 4:30 and got our workout in and did our devotions and did all this, and we would still have a lot of time in our day. But we start our day later, we start our day more relaxed, and so it seems like the day just goes by quickly.
Now we can sit and watch TV, and when they show the traffic back up, we can think, wow, we would be in there right now, and all that traffic, all those traffic delays, car accidents. Ugh.
I say that to him almost daily.
Yeah.
When we watch the traffic thing on TV. It's
All
like,
the-
you could be sitting in that right now.
You'd be in that backup right now, and I say, yeah, but I'm sure don't miss that anymore.
So that is a huge
Yeah.
thing for us, is
Yeah.
we love our mornings, and when it gets warm enough, we'll be sitting on the porch
Yeah.
drinking our coffee, watching the sun come up. So that's what we really enjoy about our retirement.
Yep. Then the next thing, one of the major things is, man, being retired. Since we've been retired, we got so much more time to spend with family, to spend traveling, to spend with our grandkids.
We just love that. I mean, we have the grandkids. We have a sleepover at least once a week. They come and they spend the night, and we take, now school's in, so we take them to school. We pick them up from school. we enjoy that.
We look so
spending
forward
more
to
time
our
with
to the
them.
sleepovers, and we look forward to picking them up from school. You know, when they come up and give us a big hug and ready to either take them home or take them back to our house for the sleepover.
And they'll always ask, how many more days?
How many
to
more
another
days to the
sleepover?"
next sleepover? You know, to see that excitement right now that they want to be with us, want to have sleepovers, man, that's priceless.
It is, because we know that's not going to last, you know. So we're enjoying every moment of that while we have it. And the summer, when school is out, we plan different activities. We try to do at least one thing every week, kind of special with our grandkids.
And we get them in on there too.
that.
We write down, you know, 10 to 15 or 20 things that we possibly could do during the summer, and say, you know, what should we pick out? And they'll get in there. You know, we let them be a part of what they want to do this summer, so we can do it all together.
So we're really enjoying that part of retirement.
And of course, being retired, you're still going to have your regular routine stuff, you know, the chores and stuff around the house, your regular stuff you got to do.
Yeah, and people think, well, you know, you're retired. What do you have to do? But you still have to clean the house. You still got to grocery shop. You've still got to go to appointments. I mean, you still have to do all the things.
Still got to pay your bills. Those responsibilities are still the same.
So, you know, there is time in the day, but yet there's not, because for us it goes quickly. And as we said in a previous video, you know, some people really have a challenge with change and adjusting to retirement. For us, we just kind of slid right in because we had a plan. We knew what we were going to do. We were both so ready for this step of our lives. It really is a major life change. And so listen to some of our other videos of things that you need to talk about prior to retirement, so that when the time comes, you'll be ready.
Yeah, we talked about this, like we said, for at least probably 10 years before we actually retired, but it seemed like so often, 5 years till now, we talked about it all the time. So we were so ready.
And we had a countdown.
Yeah, we were so ready, and we knew this journey was coming, and we're looking forward, you know, to the journey, and now we're enjoying the journey.
So that's how our life has changed. Mostly, we're just living a more relaxed life.
You got so much more freedom when you're retired. You can, you know, I'm all the time looking online of things that we can do, maybe cruises and stuff. And sometimes, you know, I go to a site, vacations to go, and they have last minute deals and on cruises and places. And now you have the freedom. If you see a 3 or 4 or 5 day cruise, and they're a lot cheaper than what they would be, especially in the summertime, then we can hop in there. You got the freedom to say, hey, let's do this these 2 or 3 days.
You can be more spontaneous.
Yes.
And a lot of times those cruise ships, they want them to be full when they pull out of port. And so they'll wait till the last minute, and then they'll make these awesome deals. And when you're retired, you don't have that day-to-day responsibility. You can take off and do more spontaneous trips like that.
So that's pretty much, you know, how our retirement has changed since, you know, 2020, and again, it doesn't seem like it's been almost 3 full years. At times it seems like it just dragged by, and other times it seems like it's gone by kind of quickly. But really, you know, since we talked about it and we were ready for retirement, our changes are kind of what we expected.
Right.
And we haven't had anything unexpected come up or anything that much. So yeah, we're enjoying it. And I know once you get to retirement, you're going to enjoy it whatever way you want to.
And I'm sure that you'll develop a routine.
Yes.
I mean, we kind of have a routine that we do every morning, and we really enjoy our mornings and our relaxed time, that you don't have to just get up and get ready and get out. It's just a lot less stress.
Yes.
And that's what we enjoy the most. If you haven't yet, check out our merchandise. If you're retired and you're loving it too, then show it off. Get a shirt or a mug or a hat and let people know that you're retired and you're loving it. We'll see you next time on Retired and Loving It. If you'd like to see more of our videos, click the video that just popped up on your screen